Have you ever stopped to consider how much waste you produce in a single day? It's a question that might seem simple, yet it holds profound implications for our environment. Every day, we consume, we use, we throw away. From the coffee cup on our morning commute to the plastic wrapped around our dinner. Waste is an ever-present part of our lives. But where does it all go? Into the bin, out of sight, out of mind. The truth is, our waste doesn't just disappear. It ends up in landfills, in our oceans, in the air we breathe. It's a global issue, one that starts with us, the individuals. Imagine this: over the course of a year, the average person generates about 1,300 pounds of waste. That's roughly the weight of a small car. Now multiply that by the 7.5 billion people on this planet. The numbers are staggering, aren't they? And they're growing every day. Our waste contributes to numerous environmental issues. It pollutes our waters, chokes our wildlife, and fills our air with harmful gases. It's a cycle, one that's been set in motion by our consumption habits, and it's one that we have the power to break. This is where the concept of a zero-waste lifestyle comes into play. It's a way of life that aims to minimize waste and maximize sustainability. It's about making conscious decisions, about understanding the impact of our actions, about taking responsibility for the footprint we leave behind. And the benefits are immense. By adopting a zero-waste lifestyle, we can help to reduce pollution, conserve resources, and protect our planet for future generations. It's a shift in mindset, a journey towards a more sustainable future. And the best part? It starts with you, with the choices you make, the products you use, the habits you cultivate. But what if there was a way to drastically reduce this waste, and it was easier than you might think? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the concept of a zero-waste lifestyle and how it can be incorporated into your daily routine. Welcome to the world of zero-waste living, a lifestyle that aims to send nothing to a landfill. It's a concept that invites us to rethink our relationship with the environment and our role in waste generation. A zero-waste lifestyle focuses on creating minimal waste, reducing the amount of stuff that ends up in landfills and oceans, and ultimately leading a life that's more harmonious with our planet. Now, you might be thinking, like, zero waste? That sounds daunting. But fear not. This lifestyle isn't about perfection. It's about making better choices, one step at a time. It's about the journey, not the destination. Each small choice, every little change in your daily habits can make a significant difference. You see, the zero waste lifestyle is anchored in what we call the 5 R's: refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and rot. These principles serve as a roadmap to guide you on your journey towards a more sustainable lifestyle. Refuse what you do not need, reduce what you do need, reuse by choosing reusable over disposable, recycle what you cannot refuse, reduce, or reuse, and finally, rot, compost the rest. These 5 R's provide a comprehensive framework to tackle waste in your life. They encourage us to be more conscious of our consumption patterns, to rethink our choices, and to opt for more sustainable alternatives. The benefits of a zero-waste lifestyle extend beyond the environment. It can also lead to a more mindful, fulfilling, and purposeful life. It can save you money, reduce clutter, and create healthier living spaces. But remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making better choices, and every little effort counts. So, whether you're just starting out or you're already on your journey to zero waste, remember, it's the small steps that make a big difference. Now, let's break down these steps to start your zero waste journey. The first 2 steps in the zero waste journey are refuse and reduce. So, let's dive right into it. Refusing is not about being rude or ungrateful. It's about making conscious choices. How many times have you accepted freebies that you never used? Those promotional pens, the plastic bags at grocery stores, or even the extra set of cutlery that comes with your takeout. Each of these items adds to the pile of waste that we generate daily. By simply refusing what we don't need, we are taking a significant step towards reducing our waste. Now let's talk about reducing. It's easy to get caught up in the consumer culture that tells us we need more, and more. But do we really need a new phone every year? Or a wardrobe update every season? Probably not. Reducing is all about mindful consumption. It's about evaluating our needs versus wants. It's about choosing quality over quantity and realizing that less can indeed be more. And let's not forget about packaging. It's everywhere, isn't it? From the box your pizza comes in to the bubble wrap around your online purchases. Each piece of packaging is a potential addition to the waste pile. So what can we do? We can make conscious choices, choose products with less or no packaging, opt for reusable containers when shopping for groceries, ask for your coffee in a reusable cup. Small changes, but with a big impact. Remember, the goal is not perfection, it's about progress. It's about making better choices today than we did yesterday. It's about understanding our role in the cycle of consumption and waste, and doing our part to break the cycle. And so, refuse and reduce. 2 simple words, but with a powerful message. They challenge us to rethink our habits, to question our needs, and to make mindful choices. They remind us that we have the power to make a difference, one choice at a time. The first 2 steps are about changing your mindset towards consumption. The next steps are reuse and recycle. In our journey towards a zero waste lifestyle, reusing items is a key step. Instead of opting for single-use items that quickly become waste, consider how you can give items a second life. Wherever you go, carry reusable shopping bags, water bottles, coffee cups, and containers. This simple action can drastically reduce the amount of waste you generate. Think creatively about how you can repurpose items. Old jars can become storage containers. Worn-out clothes can be transformed into cleaning rags. By giving items a new purpose, you're not only reducing waste, but also saving resources that would have been used to produce new items. Now, let's talk about recycling. Recycling is a process that converts waste into reusable material. It's an important step in waste management because it helps to conserve natural resources, save energy, and reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. However, recycling is not as simple as throwing everything into a blue bin. Not all waste is recyclable, and even recyclable items need to be prepared properly. For example, plastic bottles should be rinsed and caps should be screwed back on. Cardboard boxes should be flattened. Moreover, it's crucial to understand what can and cannot be recycled in your local area. The recycling rules can vary greatly, and putting non-recyclable items in the recycling bin can contaminate the whole batch, making it unrecyclable. In conclusion, reusing and recycling are not just about managing waste, they're about changing our mindset. We need to view items not just for their immediate use, but for their potential to be reused or recycled. By doing so, we can make a significant impact on our environment, reducing the amount of waste we produce and conserving our valuable resources. Remember, every item that you reuse or recycle is one less item in a landfill. The final R in the zero waste journey is rot. Now, you might be thinking, what exactly does that mean? Well, it's all about composting, a process that transforms our organic waste into nutrient-rich soil. Composting is nature's way of recycling. It's an organic matter that has been decomposed and recycled as a fertilizer and soil amendment. It's not a new concept. In fact, it's as old as the earth itself, but it's an essential part of a zero waste lifestyle. Imagine all the food scraps that we toss out daily, from vegetable peels to coffee grounds. Instead of sending them off to a landfill where they'll release harmful greenhouse gases, we can turn them into something beneficial for our gardens and plants. That's composting in a nutshell, and it's truly a win-win situation. Composting at home might seem daunting, but it's actually quite simple. You just need a compost bin or pile and a balance of green and brown materials. Green materials are rich in nitrogen and include things like fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and fresh grass clippings. Brown materials, on the other hand, are rich in carbon and include items like dried leaves, wood chips, and paper. By composting, you significantly reduce the amount of waste that goes to the landfill. You also create a natural, nutrient-rich soil that's great for gardening. It's a small change that can have a big impact. In conclusion, living a zero-waste lifestyle is about making conscious choices to reduce, reuse, recycle, and rot. It's about refusing what we don't need, reducing what we do need, reusing as much as we can, recycling responsibly, and rotting the rest. It's not about being perfect. It's about making better choices for our planet and future generations. By embracing these principles, we can significantly reduce our waste and our environmental footprint. Remember, every little bit counts. Even the smallest changes can make a big difference. With these simple steps, you too can start your journey towards a zero-waste lifestyle and reduce your impact on our planet